look at this 2K20 gameplay. It's absolutely beautiful. NBA 2K20. Man, do I get some serious nostalgia looking at this menu. Let me know down below in the comments what's your favorite 2K of all time. I'm not gonna lie, this might be a hot take because a lot of people are gonna say 2K15 through 17, 2K15, 16, or 17. But 2K20 is my favorite 2K of all time. I'm not saying it's the best 2K of all time. I'm just saying it's my favorite, the game I had the most fun on. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely close with like 17, 16, and 15. Those are all great games. I think 2K19 is a really underrated 2K as well. That was a really good game. 2K18, I mean, that was the worst 2K of all time, I think. But yeah, let me know what your guys' favorite one was, man. This was the game that got me through lockdown. I played this game an unhealthy amount. And unfortunately, I cannot show you guys like my team, my career and stuff like that because the servers are offline. But we can do a my league, and that's what we're going to be using it for today. So yeah, that's what we're going to be using it for. And the league looks a lot different. I know it's only like 4 or 5 years, but it looks a lot different. I mean, Kawhi's only 28 years old. He is the highest rated player on the roster. He's in a Raptors jersey here, but he is on the Clippers. LeBron's the second highest rated at 97. He's only 34. LeBron's, I think, almost like 50 years old in real life right now. So, I mean, only 34-year-old LeBron James, still a 97 overall. Giannis only 24 is crazy. The fact that Giannis is getting to like, I think he's like 29, 30 in real life right now. The fact that he's like kind of getting old, I mean, like 30's not like old, but you guys know what I mean, is crazy. I feel like Giannis like literally just came in the league. KD's only 31, 96 overall. Harden is in the top, is that top 5? Yeah, Harden's in the top 5 overalls at a 96. Man, I will stand on that. 2017, 18, whatever year it was that James Harden had his best season, that is one of the best players of all time, bro. It was actually insane what he was doing. Then we got Curry. Anthony Davis is only 26. Paul George, 29. Is he on the Thunder or Clippers? He's on the Clippers. And Dame Lillard, 29 years old, 92 overall. Joel Embiid's only 25. He's a 91. I mean, just look at some of these guys overalls. Like Blake Griffin's an 88. The NBA has changed a lot. Ben Simmons, this is when people still had hopes that he would be a good basketball player and not just a courtside fashion model for whatever team he's on. I mean, man, the league just looks a lot different. Some of the craziest ones is SGA's only 21 in this and a 79 overall. And look at SGA's haircut, bro. He looks chopped. And then Ja Morant, bro. They disrespected this guy and didn't even give him a actual in-game picture. He's a 20-year-old, 79 overall, and now he's one of the top players in the league. But let's go see who wins this MVP award. And real quick, guys, if you can take like 2 seconds, not even like 2 seconds, and drop a like on this video, that will help out a lot. And also, if you're new to the channel, we're on the road to 10K. We are like 1.2K away. So if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's go see who wins MVP. Giannis wins the MVP. 27.6 points per game, 13.6 boards, 5.6 assists, 1.8 steals, 2.3 blocks. He literally did it. Oh, I mean, he could definitely win DPOY. Let's go see who won DPOY. Zion, they gave him a picture here. Wins Rookie of the Year, almost averaging a double-double. Really good rookie season from Zion. D'Angelo Russell winning the 6th Man of the Year, 21.2 points per game. Kawhi wins the DPOY, 2.1 steals, 0.8 blocks. I thought 2K awards just went strictly off stats, and if it did, I mean, I thought Giannis should win the DPOY, but Kawhi with a really good defensive season as well. They give it to him. Marvin Bagley winning the Most Improved Player, and Frank Vogel. I'm pretty sure he's the Lakers coach right now, 66 and 16. So LeBron is going to be the #1 seed in the West. Look who just made the All-NBA first team, Benjamin Simmons. Hey, maybe Benjamin Simmons will develop into a good basketball player in this metaverse or multiverse, whatever you want to call it, alternate reality. James Harden making the All-NBA first team. Let's check his stats on the year. A 28.3 point per game season, coming off a 36.1 point per game season. Obviously, Giannis, he won the MVP. LeBron James and Karl Anthony Towns. So, Cat on the All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team looking like this. How old is Luka? He's 21 years old at 89 overall, making the All-NBA second team. What did he do this season? 18.1 points per game, 8.3 boards, and 7.2 assists. So, he's almost averaging that triple-double. Bro, he looks so young. That's crazy. So, we're into the playoffs. LeBron and the Lakers with the 1 seed in the West. KD and the Nets with the 1 seed in the East. James Harden's got the 2 seed. OKC has the 3 seed. And then Philly and Embiid have the 2 seed in the West. And Giannis, the MVP, has the 3 seed in the East. So it's going to be a very good playoffs. You can't simulate through games in this one. So we just got to hit simulate round. And like, if there's any game 7s or game 6s, we're going to tune in. All right, so we have 2 game 7s, the Raptors and Sixers. And then we got the Jazz and the Clippers, which is actually a really good matchup. Paul George just dropped a 41-point game to extend the series. Kawhi dropped 30 and 15. But then you got D. Mitch, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, Bogdan, Joe Ingles. This was a really good Jazz team. I feel like a really underrated team. Let's see what game's first. Looks like Clippers Jazz is first. So let's hop into this one. If it is close, we're going to hop in and watch it. Clippers are getting not blown out, but they're down 13 in the the fourth quarter. Can they bring it back? They cannot. They end up losing by what? 94 plus 6 is 100 plus 14. That's 20. They lost by 20. Sorry, I'm not too good at math, guys. But Clippers eliminated, and let's move on to this next game 7. Game 7 in the Eastern Conference, the Sixers and the Raptors. This would be a big upset if the Raptors do win this, but the Sixers just gave them the belt. The Sixers with a tweet in that left corner. Ben Simmons made us proud last night, posting a triple-double. What did Ben Simmons put up? 26, 10, and 16. Ben Simmons looking like the modern-day Magic Johnson. And these are the matchups for the second round. OKC, Houston's going to be a good one. And that's probably the best matchup in the second round, I would say. OKC's up 3-0 on Houston. Okay, the only good series is looking like it's going to be Philly and Detroit, and that one goes 7, but we accidentally missed it. So Philly does win in game 7. We got really good matchups in the conference finals. Lakers, OKC, and the Nets, Philly. I really don't like how you can't simulate by game, and I tried to cancel the sim to like watch the games, and my circle button I guess just didn't work. But we got a Nets Lakers finals. I mean, we got LeBron James versus Kevin Durant in the NBA finals. This is gonna be a good matchup, or hopefully it'll be a good matchup. And the Lakers actually take home the series 4-1. Anthony Davis winning the finals MVP, putting up 29.8 points per game. So AD, LeBron, and the Lakers actually take home this championship June 10th, 2020. What year was the bubble championship? Is this technically the bubble championship? 2020. So yeah, the Lakers did win the championship this year in real life too, but they didn't play the Nets. They did play the Heat, and the Heat actually didn't even make the playoffs. That's kind of crazy. All right, I'm going through free agency right now and trying to see if there was any big moves. I gotta click on everyone's profile because it doesn't pop up like the team logo how it does now in 2K. Like now it would show like, you know, like the Timberwolves background for Cat just shows like a black background. So I gotta click on this to see everyone. All right, really no big moves over the offseason. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, people moved around, but no like superstars jump teams. All right, so Giannis is not able to repeat as MVP. AD takes home the MVP, 28.7 points per game and 14.8 boards. I cannot speak right now, but that is an amazing season. Anthony Davis was locked in. Sexton winning the 6th man of the year, 21.6 points a game for Callan, 27 points per game for Kawhi, taking home DPOY once again. Jackson Hayes winning the most improved player. The most improved player scored 6.4 points per game. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. 6.4 points per game, 7.2 boards. I mean, and 2 blocks. So I don't know. Maybe he didn't really do like anything last season. Doc Rivers was the coach of the year. I forgot what team is he coaching the Clippers right now. All NBA first team though: Steph Curry, James Harden, Giannis, LeBron, and AD. The second team: Eric Bledsoe. 31-year-old Eric Bledsoe actually made the second team along with Marcus Smart, Paul George, Draymond Green, and Rudy Gobert. That's crazy. Marcus Smart was 27 years old in 2021. Marcus Smart's actually low-key an old head now. I don't know why. I always feel like Marcus Smart's like younger, but 27, I didn't even realize that. Okay, and over the offseason, I guess the league voted to get rid of conferences and playoffs and just do a 1 through 16 seed like bracket, which honestly, I don't even hate the idea. I'm going to change it back over the offseason for sure, but it's really not even that bad of an idea. So let's see how this plays out. I mean, I wonder if this could ever happen in real life. Real quick though, the regular season leaders: Curry led the regular season in points at 33.8 points per game. Dame was second at 31, Kyrie at 30, Harden at 28, LaVine at 28, and AD the MVP at 28.7. Who missed? Let's see who missed the playoffs. Everyone from the Raptors down missed the playoffs. Any surprises? I mean, the Heat missing the playoffs is kind of surprising. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is surprising. Missed the playoffs. They should have at least made it. And then everyone from the Jazz missed the playoffs. The Suns missed it. Mavs missed it. So Luka not able to lead his teams to the playoffs yet. I mean, Luka is up to a 92 overall now though, so he's gonna develop really nice. They do have Jalen Brunson on this team too at only an 80 overall. It's gonna be interesting to see how he develops. I want to see if 2K is gonna predict some of these guys like growths, right? How they did in real life. All right, so we got some good game 7s. We got Chicago OKC, which isn't really the best game 7, but then we got the Lakers versus Denver, and then we got Houston versus Milwaukee. Houston versus Milwaukee is probably the best one. Thunder versus Bulls. I mean, it's Paul George and Chris Paul. I guess we could hop in if this is close. Not gonna be close though. The Thunder do blow them out, eliminating the Bulls. SGA went for 35. He's up to an 85 overall. SGA put up a 35-point game to knock out the Bulls. That's tough. And we got Bucks at Rockets game 7. This is probably the best game 7 out of all of them. Hopefully this is a close one so we can hop in. All right, with not a close game, the Bucks do win by 16 points. Sending home James Harden and Westbrook in the first round. Giannis with 25, 15, and 9 to do it. All right, and now we got the last game 7 with the Lakers and Denver. Let's see what happens over here. All these game 7s just straight blowouts, or not, maybe not some of them blowouts, but just not close games. 124-1 or 127-106 Lakers. LeBron knocking out Jokic. AD the MVP, 29 points, 20 boards, and LeBron with 28, 5, and 5. Well, overall is Jokic in this. He's only a 93, 15, 13, and 9 for Jokic. Just not enough to get it done. And they also do have a Carmelo Anthony on the squad. He was on the Lakers last year, but now he's on the Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony, that's a tough addition to the team. I mean, he is 36 and a 78 overall, but still, he could definitely corner sit for Jokic. So this like new seeding method is kind of getting us some really good matchups. We got Golden State, Philly, and the Lakers OKC. Lakers OKC is going to a game 7. Lakers though do blow them out in the game 7. So the Lakers have went to back-to-back game 7s, but they've just been blowing the opponent out. A 40-point triple-double for LeBron to advance. That's crazy. And then we got a game 7 between Atlanta and the Bucks. This is Atlanta's team. It's basically the same team. They do have Michael Porter Jr. now though. Trae Young is an 89 overall. So let's see how they do against Giannis, the former MVP. We just cannot get a close game. The Hawks just beat the Bucks by 11 points. I mean, that's a surprising upset. Even though they're seeded 6 and 14, I would just think the Bucks would have won that game. DeMarcus Cousins, an 84 overall DeMarcus Cousins, just dropped 31 and 12 on the Bucks to send Giannis home after Giannis dropped 34, 6, and 5. But here we go. The conference finals matchups are set, or just I guess like the final 4, because there's no conferences right now. Lakers 4-0 sweep Philly, and then it looks like the Celtics are going to take care of the Hawks. They do take care of the Hawks. We got a Lakers Celtics matchup in the NBA Finals. We're throwing it back to like 1989. Lakers do take the first 2 games to simulate round, and then Celtics take the next 2 games. All right, this is game 5 right here. The Celtics are going to take it by 21 points, 22 points, whatever that is. Jaylen Brown dropping 28. Tatum with 11 points and 2 boards. So Tatum not the best game, but Jaylen Brown taking care of business. AD dropped 31 and 17, still not enough. And now the Celtics got the chance to close out LeBron and the Lakers. Let's see if LeBron and AD could survive and go to game 7 and trying to get this 2-peat. They're going to a 26-point win, and we're going to game 7. 113-110, game 7 in LA. Let's go see who's going to win this game. If this Celtics team wins a ring in 2021, they are way ahead of like what they're supposed to be doing. And look at this 2K20 gameplay. It's absolutely beautiful. Kemba Walker with the ball getting boarded by, is that Darren Collison? He's calling for the screen from Robert Williams. Kemba to the bucket, kick corner. Jaylen Brown with a juice box fade. He does miss the shot though. Kuzma pushing it up the floor, gets the ball back, and then throws it to LeBron. LeBron goes up and greens a layup. 112-113. 35 minutes for LeBron, 19 points. And here comes Kemba up the floor. Tatum is not in the game right now, but he is checking in on the score, the side by the score table. Bro, this game just looks so clean. Like I miss this game. Kemba Walker pulling up another bad shot from Kemba. Robert Williams gets the board and gets swatted by McGee. McGee said, "Get that shit out of here." AD with the ball, and the Lakers take the lead. So the Celtics were up 3 points, and then LeBron just came down, facilitated 2 drives in a row to take the lead by 1 point. Celtics timeout. The Celtics sideline is in shambles right now. Anthony Davis has 46 points tonight. He must have just fouled out, or wait. No, he didn't foul because there was no foul that happened. Why is he not in the game? I don't know why AD's not in the game. Kemba getting by. Kemba just shoots whatever, and he smacks that one. This is on superstar difficulty, so, and I tweaked the sliders a little bit to try and make it a little more realistic gameplay, but Kemba just smacked that. Kemba just shoots it every single time he touches the ball, but he does take the lead, 115-114. Let's see what LeBron and the Lakers can do. Why is Anthony Davis not in the game? I swear he was just in. He has 46 points and 19 boards and 7 blocks. 3 fouls only, and injuries are not on, so I don't know. I don't know why he's not in the game. LeBron to KCP throws a dot. KCP knocks it down. And they got a 117-115 lead. Kemba with the ball. You know this ball's going up. Kemba shoots it every single time. Get Kemba a screen. Get Kemba a screen. Get Kemba a screen. Let him work. He gets stripped up by Collison. Collison strips him up, goes to the bucket. If he dunks it, it's game. And the Lakers are taking home back-to-back championships. Kemba puts that up. It's not even going to matter if it goes in. Wow, what a ending, bro. Collison just clamped Kemba Walker. And LeBron has ring number, what is that? Ring number 5, right? Yeah, LeBron taking home ring number 5. Jason Tatum having a little too long of a hug with KCP in the middle of the court. That was a little sus there, Jason Tatum. But yeah, the Lakers are the champions. Let's get on to next season. Anthony Davis definitely winning the Finals MVP after a 46, 19, and 7 block game. Look, 2Ks went downhill. Look, we even get like cinematic screenshots. Look at LeBron. LeBron is turned in the locker room. JaVale McGee and LeBron, Le Champagne, Le Smiles, Le Photos, Le Champion, and the Lakers go on and win. All right, so the coach of the Lakers in real life just actually joined them. He was on the New Orleans for the past 2 seasons, but he just joined the Lakers over the offseason. I'm trying to see. I don't think there was really any like big superstar moves once again, but I could be wrong because trying to check these rosters is really tough when you have to like click on these players every single time. But no, it's looking like no like big players moved again. AD back-to-back MVPs. I mean, the thing we just saw him do to the Celtics last year in the finals with a 49, or it was like 46 and 19 game and 7 blocks. Not surprised he won back-to-back MVPs. Chris Paul winning the 6th man of the year. So Chris Paul actually getting benched. Well, not getting benched. I mean, he's still coming off the bench, like playing good minutes, but out of the starting lineup, and SGA is taking the spot in the starting lineup. AD also wins the DPOY. So AD's really turning into an absolute dog. I mean, with injuries off, AD, if injuries were off in real life, AD probably would be doing that on a season-to-season basis. DeAndre Ayton, most improved player, 21.7 points, 16.2 boards. Okay, DeAndre Ayton going up. Doc Rivers winning coach of the year once again, and I did fix the conference thing, so it's going to be 1 through 8 seed. I didn't really like the 1 through 16 seeded things. It's just going to be East West again. Steph Curry, Ja Morant makes his All-NBA first team at only age 22, a 24.1 point per game season for Morant, 10.4 assists, and he's up to an 88 overall. So Ja developing nicely in Memphis. Giannis making the All-NBA first team once again. Zion and AD. So Zion and Ja Morant make the All-NBA first team the same year out of the same draft class. 21 years old for Zion and 22 for Morant. And here we are. This looks a lot better. 1 through 8 seed, East and West. That other stuff was just, I don't know. That wasn't really, I didn't really like that too much. Oh yeah, let's go check the scoring leader on the season. Curry once again leading the league in points per game, and then Dame once again second, 83rd. So yeah, Curry's been the scoring champion the past 3 seasons. Did Ja Morant make the playoffs? He did. He's the 8th seed against the 1-seeded Clippers. So it's going to be a tough series for him, but he did make the playoffs. Zion did not. All right, and really no close series at all. The Bulls Celtics is kind of close. Let's see if the Bulls knock out the Celtics. No, the Celtics win 2 games in a row, and they do knock them out. Really no close series. Ja Morant was not able to take home a series win, but he did get his team to the playoffs for the first time, which is a big step. Second round matchups, Clippers, Minnesota. That should be an all right one. Houston, Utah. I want to see James Harden win a ring in Houston. I really want to see a Houston-Brooklyn finals matchup. Hopefully we get that. All right, it's looking like Brooklyn's going to take care of business, but James Harden and the Rockets are 2-2 right now with the Jazz, and not being able to simulate game by game is tough because sometimes it just doesn't register when I try to cancel simulate round after hitting it, and the Rockets do win in 7 games, but that would have been a good game 7 to watch. Let's see if we missed out on a close one. All right, at least we didn't miss out on a close one. 138-106. The Rockets take it home. Harden with 24, 5, and 12. Westbrook with 27, 10, and 9. Capella with 27 and 13. So just a good game all around from the Rockets. And now we got Clippers, Houston, which is going to be a really good series, and Atlanta, Brooklyn. Now 2K glazes Atlanta, so that might be a good series. If they didn't glaze Atlanta, I'd say it would not be a good series, and the Nets would blow them out. And the Nets get actually eliminated in 5 games, bro. Kevin Durant just got bounced by the Atlanta Hawks. All right, Trae Young with a 31-point game, and look at this, guys. Kyrie just dropped a 50 ball, and somehow the Hawks still beat them. Bro, how does that happen? Clippers Houston is 2-2. Harden just dropped a 41-point game, and they lost by almost 30 points. So the rest of the team is going to need to step up, and I'm not missing the game 7 in this series, so we're just going to simulate these ones game by game in Simcast. It's 2-2 right now. Clippers take that one by 17 points, and it looks like the Rockets might just be outmatched here. I don't know. 3-2, though. Let's see if the Rockets will come back. This one is in Houston, so this is the winnable game, or very winnable game for them, and they lose by 16 points once again. Yeah, they were just too much for the Houston Rockets. James Harden really doesn't show up in that elimination game either. 9, 4, and 11. He needed to drop like 30, 40 if they wanted to have a chance to win. Clippers, Hawks now, though. Let's get into this series. The Atlanta Hawks just developing nice as well, and I mean, 2K also does glaze them, so, because like in real life, bro, let's be honest, the Hawks are not beating a healthy Clippers with Kawhi and Paul George in 2022. It's just not happening. Hawks are up 3-1, though, and it looks, yeah, they take home the championship 4-2. Trae Young with 22.7 points per game. I mean, Trae Young, the Hawks were a good team for like those 1 to 2 seasons when they beat like the Sixers. That was like the game, like the series that ended Ben Simmons' career. You guys know what I'm talking about. I forgot what exactly year that was. I'm terrible at remembering like draft class years and like what years everyone won the championship. Like, you know, I know LeBron has 4 rings, but I might be off by 1 or 2 years if you try to ask me like the year of the championship. I don't know why. I could just never remember years. But we gotta attend the league meeting every offseason because these guys try and pass some crazy rules through. All right, none of them really like trying to pass through crazy this time, but bro, there was one that was like make the shot clock like, or I think it was like get rid of the shot clock or something. Like, bro, do you just want them to score a basket and just dribble out the rest of the game? Like, what are you guys even thinking? They must be smoking some Zai at those league meetings because there's no way those guys are in the right state of mind making some of those rules. Like a 16 team playoff, like, all right, come on, bro. There's just no need to change that. All right, and the biggest move over the offseason is actually SGA going to Charlotte. Let's go check out Charlotte's roster with SGA. It's SGA, Gordon Hayward, Jabari Parker, Miles Bridges, Nerlens Noel. I mean, did I just see Nikola Mirotic? Oh my god, the guy that got smacked by Bobby Portis. Mirotic is in the league, but yeah, Shea might have just set himself up for failure leaving OKC to join this team. I don't really know what he was thinking right there. All right, AD back-to-back MVPs, a 30.1 point per game season and 15.1 boards. AD is dominating the league right now, back-to-back DPOYs as well. Frank Vogel winning the coach of the year, so it looks like the Lakers got the 1 seed in the Western Conference. All NBA first team, Kyrie, Dame, Giannis, Zion, and AD. And this is what the playoff picture is looking like. Nets with the 1 seed in the East, Dallas with the 1 seed in the West, so Luka leading his team all the way to the 1 seed, Ja Morant leading his team to the 4th seed. So some of these younger players starting to come up now. It is 2023, so I mean, I guess that's kind of expected. Is Brunson still in the starting lineup for the Mavericks? Let's check. And if he is, let's check what overall he got to. Where is the Mavericks game? Oh, it's Mavs Clippers too. No, Jalen Brunson actually isn't in the starting lineup for the Mavs anymore. Let's go check this what team Jalen Brunson went to. He must have left. I didn't even peep that. Wow, so Jalen Brunson actually has not been developing really. He's only an 82 overall and he is on he's on the Mavericks. He just comes off the bench. Okay, that's kind of crazy. All right, and we got a bunch of game 7s. We got a game 6 between the Lakers and Pelicans, but then we got a game 7 between KD and the Wizards, game 7 between the Knicks and the Hornets, SGA's new team, and then we got a game 7 between the Bulls and Cleveland. So let's see which one of these games is first. All right, so SGA gets bounced by the New York Knicks. That was kind of the first game 7 to tip off. The 8th seeded Clippers actually too beat the 1 seeded Dallas Mavericks, who now have Jaren Jackson as well. Jaren Jackson left Memphis over the offseason to join Luka. I mean, this team is really good over here. They also have some like auto drafted player who's developed into a 91 overall, only age 23, named DJ Grant, who's a 6'9" 2 guard. So their starting lineup is 6'7" Luka at point guard and a 6'9" 91 overall 2 guard from Pittsburgh, DJ Grant. They also got Jaren Jackson and Porzingis. So this team's going to be, I mean, they should have been a threat this postseason, but they get bounced by the Clippers in the first round. So that's impressive from Kawhi and them. All right, we got game 7 between KD and the Washington Wizards. KD playing his hometown team, and he's up like 18 points. It looks like he advances on with a 15-point win. 27-point game from KD, 28 from Kyrie, Brad Beal, Bonga, John Wall just not able to get it done. And we got our second round matchup. Second round, I'm just going to simulate the round and just see what the conference finals get to. The Hawks-Nets rematch again, and then Sac versus New Orleans. So Sacramento knocks out the Clippers. How this Clippers team gets knocked out by the Sacramento Kings, I don't really know. But yeah, I'm going to hit simulate around again. Let's set up this finals. The Nets get 4-0 swept by the Hawks, bro. If the Hawks come in here and repeat, that's actually crazy. All right, it's looking like they're not going to, as the Kings are up 3-1. The Sacramento Kings and De'Aaron Fox just won a championship. Wow. I did not expect that, but shout out De'Aaron Fox. Chris Paul retires over the offseason. LaMarcus Aldridge is still in the NBA, retires. JaVale McGee retires. No one really else. I mean, I know you guys know a bunch, basically probably every single one of these names, but Jimmer Fredette retiring. Jimmer Fredette's 34 already. Dang. Zion actually wins the MVP, which, you know, maybe this could happen if Jokic didn't go on an absolutely dominant run and if Zion didn't just get hurt, but it seems like almost every other game. I'm not putting anything against Zion. You know, I'm always like a guy that says like, you can't really put injuries up against someone, bro. Like, it's not their fault, you know, that they're injury prone. Some people are just injury prone, and sadly Zion's injury prone. That's just how some people's bodies work. I don't know. I don't get it. It's just unlucky, really. D. Loden wins the 6th man of the year. This guy's just stayed on the Warriors and backed up Curry his whole career. I mean, he's been putting up crazy numbers off the bench too. 27.6 points per game. That's a lot of points for sitting on the bench. He's up to a 95 overall. D'Angelo Russell, you need to get off the Warriors and go lead a team. You're coming off the bench bench for Steph. And another thing, how are the Warriors not doing anything? They have not made a finals yet. The Suns beat the Lakers. Devin Booker is up to a 93 overall. He put up 34.4 points per game this season. Let's go see if that was the most in the NBA. It's a lot to keep up with when you got to like keep tracks on the whole team. KD and Kyrie have been staying together in Brooklyn. Curry with 29.3 points per game. There really hasn't been like a ton of big free agent moves. RJ Barrett up to a 91 overall, 24.5 points per game. People are definitely starting to hit their potential. And there's a bunch of like, there's not a bunch, but there's some like randomly generated rookies too that have been drafted that are getting up there as well. MPJ is on the Cavs. Kemba's on the T-Wolves. Ja's up to a 93 overall. And Memphis actually did make it out of a playoff series against the MVP Zion Williamson. They 4-0 swept them. And now we got the second round of the playoffs. No really good series in the second round. 3-1 for Houston, 3-1 for Memphis. So Curry, who is what? A 98. They also have CJ McCollum starting with Curry as the 2 guard. They don't have Clay anymore. They got 94D loading off the bench. They got some guy named, it's like the white Giannis, Antonis Amademadius. They got Kevon Looney, Eric Pascal, PJ Dozier. And this team's getting 3-1 by Memphis. That's crazy. And the Nets just can't beat the Hawks, bro. 4-0 swept once again. Trae Young with 19. Cam Reddish with 18. Cam Reddish is up to an 85, playing really good. I don't know if you guys remember, Cam Reddish was an absolute demon in 2K20 My Team. If you guys played 2K20 My Team, I don't know if you guys did. But let's see if Ja Morant or James Harden can get to the finals from the West. The East is either the Celtics or the Hawks. And it looks like it's going to be a Ja Morant versus Trae Young NBA Finals. So Grizzlies are up 3-1. Can they win the game? They can. So the Grizzlies, the 2024 NBA champions. Oh, wait, this isn't current day. This is last season. We got to go one more season for the 2024-2025 season. Eliminate the 5-second back to the basket violation. They approve that. I mean, I guess, bro. I don't really care. All right, and this is definitely the biggest move I've seen. Jason Tatum is not on the Celtics anymore, but Jokic actually joined the Celtics, and he's alongside Jaylen Brown. All right, and the MVP this year, which they are saying in the current year right now, if you are watching this in 2024-2025 NBA season, would be Karl Anthony Towns, is what 2K predicted. D-Loading is a 6th man of the year at a 95 overall. I don't think that's happening. Giannis DPLY, I mean, I don't really think that's going to happen, but it could. And Monty Williams for the Suns coach of the year. He is not even the coach of the Suns anymore, so that would be kind of tough to do. The All-NBA first team, Ben Simmons, Ja Morant, Zion, Giannis, and Kat. Let me tell you something. Ben Simmons, definitely not. Ja Morant, if he stays healthy, for sure, possibly. Zion, if he stayed healthy, possibly, but I don't think so. Giannis, for sure, a possibility. Kat, a possibility, but probably not. They got the Suns as the 1 seed, which could happen in real life, but KD isn't even on this Suns team. It's really just a team led by Devin Booker. And the Nets and KD and Kyrie. So, I mean, you can't really match up the playoff matchups just because, I mean, the rosters aren't the same. So, yeah. But we got game 7s, 3 game 7s, actually. We got a game 7 between Harden and Ja Morant. We definitely got to check this one out. Bro, none of these games have been close. The Grizzlies went up big early. Let's see if the Rockets could bring it back. Yeah, they're not going to be able to bring it back. 91-13, the Grizzlies win. Ja Morant looking for ring number 2. Zach LaVine also joined the Memphis Grizzlies. So, Zach LaVine and Ja Morant and CJ McCollum left the Warriors to join him. So, they're building a little good team out there in Memphis. It's so tough to keep up with all these roster moves because it's 32 teams and there's really no like off-season report in this game or anything. And the Western Conference Finals and Eastern Conference Finals, Nets Hawks once again. I mean, I'm just guessing the Hawks are going to sweep the Nets. The Nets somehow just cannot beat Trae Young and the Hawks. And then we got Phoenix, Memphis. So let's see who can win these. Wait, hold on. The Nets just won a game. The Nets are up 3-0. KD might be getting to the finals. All right, we get a KD Ja Morant finals. This could be a good one. 2-1 right now. Nets Grizzlies. We're gonna simulate with these. We're gonna simulate these in the simcast just so I don't hit simulate around and it glitches. Because if this goes to a game 7, game 6, we definitely want to hop in and watch it. 2-2 right now. Going into game 5. This is a big game right here. Whoever loses, has to play 2 elimination games in a row. And it is a 112-111 win for the Nets. Kyrie with 32, KD with 20, Collin with 22, Ja Morant really not doing too much. And now the Grizzlies have to win 2 elimination games in a row, or is KD and Kyrie, is the experiment actually gonna work in Brooklyn? It's a high scoring game, 136-144. It looks like we're going to a game 7 though. Yeah, going to a game 7. LaVine with 27, Payne with 24, McCollum 21, Ja Morant 20. So no one went for like 40 or 50. It was just a bunch of guys in like the 20s. I would have thought I would have saw like a KD or Kyrie 50 ball, but we're going to game 7. Where is this at? It's in Brooklyn. Let's see if Ja Morant could go back-to-back NBA champion or if KD's going to pull it off. No, KD and Kyrie get a ring in Brooklyn. That is a really interesting way to end off the video. Kyrie Finals MVP award, 32.3 points per game. I mean, if this team would have stayed together, definitely could have happened this season if the Nets stayed together. But they did not. We all know how that Nets team worked out. It didn't work out too well. But yeah, we're going to end it off right here because, well, this is 2025 according to NBA 2K20. And this is where we're going to be at in real life in about like 6 months probably. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, road to 10K, man. You already know what to do. Hit that sub button and drop a like on the video. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.